more than just geographical boundaries and political structures. It is a living, breathing entity shaped by the collective actions, aspirations, and spirits of its people. Seychelles, a beautiful paradise in Africa, unveils a beauty that transcends the imagination. Yet, beyond its physical charm, its people with their warm smiles and welcoming spirits add to the beauty of this archipelago. But what narrative lies beneath the surface of these serene individuals who stand as integral figures in Seychelles' cultural tapestry? Well, in today's video, we delve into the lives of the people of Seychelles, exploring their culture, lifestyle, and unique stories. Welcome to A Simple Life. Currently, our channel is dedicated to providing a platform for everyone to gain a deeper understanding of the African continent. In today's episode, we are set to embark on an intriguing exploration of the lively and diverse population of Seychelles. To begin with, let's take a quick glance at the history of Seychelles. Seychelles' story begins with its uninhabited state, discovered by European explorers in the 16th century. The French laid claim in the mid-18th century when a stone of possession was laid on Mahé by Captain Nicolas Morphy. The islands were named after Jean-Marie de Seychelles, who was a French official and politician. The claim over the islands set the stage for a colonial era, marked by the establishment of small settlements and the introduction of enslaved Africans, mostly from La Réunion, which is still a French department in the Indian Ocean. They brought these African slaves to establish the foundations of the island's plantation economy, which at that time was coconut and cotton. Although there are several reports of pirates hiding out on some parts of the islands, there were no official settlers on the island until the French laid their claim, and as such became the first official settlers of the island with their African slaves. However, during the Napoleonic Wars, the islands exchanged hands between the French and the British, who brought with them laborers from South Asia. Other settlers on the island also included native leaders from several British colonies who had been captured and exiled from their home countries to prevent their followers from rising against the colonial government. Many white settlers, being unmarried, formed relationships with their slaves, leading to the birth of mixed-race children. Consequently, the Creole nation began to take shape in 1810 with the birth of the first female child of mixed heritage. By the conclusion of French administration in Seychelles, the 1811 census recorded 135 Creoles among the roughly 4,000 inhabitants. The abolition of slavery in the 19th century marked a pivotal moment, bringing about changes in Seychelles' population. In 1835, a substantial number of 6,521 slaves were emancipated from a total population of 7,500 inhabitants. This implies that during that period, Seychelles' population on its 115 islands in the Western Indian Ocean was predominantly black. Among the liberated individuals were 2,231 Creoles, 3,924 Mozambicans, 282 Malagasy, and 38 Indians. Additionally, during this period, the shores of Mahé witnessed the arrival of many liberated slaves from Arab dhows, as these vessels persisted in participating in the slave trade despite the Emancipation Act. In the 1880s, hundreds of indentured laborers from India arrived to work on the construction of roads on the island. Half of them returned back to India after the construction of roads were done, and the rest remained in Seychelles, where they had children with the Africans and the Creoles. Around the same time came Chinese immigrants who were involved in commercial trade. After more than 200 years since the abolition of British slavery, tracing the specific races in Seychelles has become a challenging task. Today, the Seychelles population is a colorful mix influenced by Europeans, mainly French and British, African and Malagasy roots from slaves, and contributions from Indian and Chinese traders. With the presence of this mix of different people in Seychelles, a lively blend of culture is created, forming the heart of the Creole heritage that islanders cherish. Seychelles culture is a captivating mosaic that reflects the island's nation's rich history, diverse influences, and the warm spirit of its people. The rhythm of Seychelles life is accompanied by vibrant music and dance. Traditional dance like mutia, which is a spirited dance that often involves intense footwork, body movements, and the beats of traditional drums. Sega, a lively and sensual dance accompanied by rhythmic music, and Cantole, a group dance that originated during the French colonial period, provides a display of elegance and precision, often featuring traditional costumes that add to the visual spectacle. Seychelles dances are not merely choreographed movements. They are a means of expressing cultural identity, history, and the spirits of the people. The dances tell the stories of the island's past, from the struggles of slavery to the celebration of freedom and diversity. Seychelles cultural festivals, including the annual Creole Festival, Carnival International de Victoria, Independence Day celebration, Feast of the Assumption, and Sublime Seychelles Music and Dance Festival showcase the nation's rich heritage and diversity. These events feature traditional music, dances, culinary delights, and religious observances, creating a vibrant tapestry of Seychelles culture. Additionally, environmental initiatives such as the eco-friendly marathon and cleanup campaigns highlight Seychelles' commitment to sustainability. These festivals serve as joyful expressions of unity, inviting locals and visitors alike to immerse themselves in the unique cultural spirit of the island. Now let's talk about the food, as we know this is also a very important part of culture. Being an island country, the staple food consists of a number of fish and shellfish dishes, along with coconuts, mangoes, and breadfruit. One cannot explore Seychelles cuisine without savoring its signature dishes. Ladop is a delectable dessert made with ripe plantain or bananas, cooked in coconut milk and sugar and spices. Octopus curry, a flavorful seafood dish, highlights the island's love for curry. Fruit bats cannot be left out and are even featured in several traditional dishes, showcasing the islanders' resourcefulness. With an increasing focus on sustainability, Seychelles indeed embraces the use of locally sourced ingredients. The emphasis on fresh, locally caught seafood and seasonal fruit not only enhances the flavor of the meals, but also supports local farmers and their fishermen. Education in Seychelles is a cornerstone of the nation's development, reflecting a commitment to providing quality learning opportunities for its citizens. Seychelles boasts the highest literacy rate in sub-Saharan Africa, despite limited formal education until the mid-19th century. As of 2018, 95.9% of the population aged 15 and over could read and write. The school system begins with the basic, starting from crèche, primary schools, and secondary schools. All of this form the building blocks of knowledge on the island. While Seychelles has made significant strides in education, it has faced several challenges such as brain drain due to the absence of tertiary institutions on the island. In response to this, the administration took a proactive step by establishing the University of Seychelles in 2009. This initiative, in collaboration with the University of London, aimed to retain local talent and curb the outflow of skilled individuals. It is a well-accepted fact that schools play a pivotal role in passing down not only traditional dances and customs, but languages as well. Seychelles embraces a multilingual environment where French and English, along with Seychelles Creole, are official languages. Seychelles Creole, a French-based Creole language, is widely spoken and is considered the national language. This linguistic diversity reflects the multicultural nature of the Seychelles population. Seychelles' richness in diversity reflects in religious and spiritual practices embraced by its people. Christianity holds a significant presence amongst Seychelles, with Catholicism standing as the predominant denomination. Hinduism also finds its place, especially within the Indo-Seychelles community, with Islam also being embraced by a portion of the population. In essence, Seychelles stands as an extraordinary treasure trove of religious diversity, shaping the cultural identity of this enchanting archipelago. As we wrap up our journey through Seychelles, it is indeed clear that the beauty of these islands extends beyond the landscapes to the incredible people who call them home. From its uninhabited beginnings to the present-day haven for travelers, Seychelles has evolved into a unique blend of cultures and natural wonders. As we reflect on its history, let's appreciate the Seychelles people who have shaped and preserved this enchanting paradise. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, this is A Simple Life signing off from the enchanting Seychelles. Do well to give this video a like and let us know in the comment section if you would want more of these videos and what you think about this particular video. Thank you once again, and bye bye.